in here, guys. Come on in the kitchen with the sister who's cooking. Okay, today I'm making turkey meatloaf. I'm going to make me a turkey meatloaf, and I'm going to stuff it today, guys. Again, with some stuff that must go. So we had a kale salad, myself and my family, and a spinach salad the other day. And this is my spinach. I'm going to stuff the meatloaf with the spinach. And we also had some kale and some cabbage and some collard greens left over, right? I added to different salads, different food. I like to stuff a lot of different food, and I like vegetables. So we had just maybe a handful of collard greens left. We also had a handful of kale, handful of cabbage. So I'm going to stuff all that in this turkey meatloaf today. So today we're going to start with this turkey meatloaf, the Kirkwood meatloaf. I got it from Aldi's. I love Aldi's, guys. I shop at Jewel's, Whole Foods, Myers too, but I'm an Aldi's girl. I just have to admit it. And I have these gloves on because I don't want this meat all over my hand and get in my ring. But I'm going to start with me some minced garlic. And I love garlic, so I'm using a lot. I'm going to start with me some parsley. I usually use the dry parsley, but today I had a little fresh left over because, again, today is a must-go day. It's Friday. Add and mix all of this seasoning and herbs. Oh, and what you all just saw me put in there was some special blend, different herbs that I use, a little secret. But I also added me a little Lipton onion soup mix. Baby, you better talk about it. Lipton onion soup mix. Can I get it? Pow. I done took it. So I'm going to also put me some Worcestershire sauce. Baby, Worcestershire sauce on any type of red meat, any type of poultry. Baby, when I tell you, I'll use something. I tell you it's so good. It is so good. Now I'm going to use me. This right here is some Italian seasoning. Oh, another thing I have, guys, is I have me some Kirkwood Italian turkey sausage in here. Hello. So another thing I'm finna do is add me a little Italian seasoning. I love Italian. It just makes your food spice up. You know, it just make it feel good. It make me feel good. And I'm going to put me some more parsley in there, just a little bit. That was the dry parsley. And this right here is some Tony Charles. I tell you all, I don't cook with sodium, and I don't. This Tony Charles right here is a little Cajun. It's almost like, it say that it's spicy. This is the spicy. So I'm using just a little bit of that. And I'm going to use my garlic and herb special blend. Like I said, all these, but it's usually, you can find this in the Mr. Dash as well. And this isn't different. This does just the same thing. Just a little bit inexpensive. And I'm going to use me some more of this. I'm going to use me some original blend. Not some more, but some original blend. And I'm blend all that up together. I put that Worcestershire on. That Worcestershire sauce ain't nothing to play with, I'm telling you. I take that Worcestershire sauce and that Tony Charles. I'm like the little hot sauce lady. I put that on everything, baby. That's fat. So I'm going to mix this up. And I don't want to forget my eggs. I got me 2 eggs here. Put my eggs in there. I love onions. I'm going to put me some onions in there. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of onions in there because I love tasty food. And by me not using sodium majority of the time, I learned that my fresh vegetables, pepper, green pepper, and some yellow pepper, again, out of my garden. And I'm almost out of my garden vegetables, y'all. And I'm going to be so sad this winter. I have a lot of them that I've put up and froze and parade and different stuff like that. Put them in my freezer bags and all that. But you know, nothing is the same when it's not fresh. But I'm going to make it do what it do. So I'm mixing this meatloaf up for you. And then I'm going to show you guys how to stuff it with the cabbage, the kale, the spinach, and the collard green. Okay? And when I tell you, it sounds real weird. But when you try this at home, you're going to have to slap somebody. I'm just glad I'm not going to be by you. But when I tell you this is good, heavily. But I tell you one thing. This meatloaf up for you. Put this swing on it. Put this bling on it. And I'm going to let you know what's happening with it in 1 minute. When we come back to stuff this bad. Guys, I told you I was going to threaten you with a good time. Now I'm here to devastate you. Because guess what? I done put a hole up in this meatloaf. You see there? Bang. That's what you want to do. When you stuffing this meatloaf, you want to make some room so that you can stuff this bad fella real good. So I just made room for it, put me a big gash in there, and I took the liberty of mixing my cabbage, my collard greens, my kale, and my spinach. I mixed it all together. And again, I told you all I don't use sodium, but today I did use like a spicy Tony Charters on my meatloaf. And it's not really spicy, it just got a kick to it and it's really good. So what I'm finna do right now is I'm about to add me just a little of sodium-free Tony Charters. I'm gonna add this right here to my greens because it gives the green vegetables like a really good taste. It's a real good taste. You gotta put your amount of Gloria greens. And I use Gloria greens too, don't get me wrong, baby. Gloria is my girl. But look, this is what I'm finna do right here for you. I'm gonna take this here and I'm gonna put it in there. See that there? This is, again, some leftover kale that I had in a salad, and I was making my kale smoothies and stuff like that throughout the week. And I had spinach. Me and my children had some fish, and we had a spinach salad. And we had some cabbage left over from, you know, making the different varieties of egg rolls me and the children did the other day. So I done stuffed this as much as I can. And you kind of push it down a little bit. This is, you talking about a meatloaf finna be good. I used to feed this to my granddaddy. He used to tell her, "Baby, you know you been in there smoking that kitchen. Boy, you cook just like honey." Yes, I do. Grandma taught me how to cook. Mom didn't show that kitchen no mercy. Oh, Sonya getting there. And you know, this is another reason why I cook for my mom. Like, she inspired me to want to cook. And she likes to cook with excitement. And I feel like whenever you do, when you put excitement in it and joy and love, it comes out just that much better. And this right here, oh, damn. Isn't she lovely? Lovely. Isn't it marvelous? This meatloaf gonna be. Baby, when I put this on the table tonight, ain't nobody talking. We'll have to cook for Labor Day. But it's gonna work out. Ooh, baby. And it smells so good, guys. It smells. But I'm finna put this in the oven. I already got my oven on at 350. And another thing, guys, another thing. You know a meatloaf ain't a meatloaf without some mashed potatoes, right? Some mashed potatoes. I got myself here some cauliflower. And then we're going to take this bad fella, we're going to boil it down and let it mash it up and add that garlic butter mix to it. And you're going to have yourself some garlic parmesan. Watch your girl. And one more thing, peep the move, because your girl got moves. Okay, guys, let's get right down to it. Let's get to it. Now, look. This is the cauliflower. It's gonna be cauliflower mashed potatoes. I got here half a stick of butter. I'm gonna put that in there. Herbs. And I'm gonna use me some original. Again, these are just herbs, spin off of Mr. Dash, and I got those from Aldi's. My onion powder and my garlic powder. Yes, baby, you saw that. Okay, guys, look at this. Like I said, homemade mashed potatoes out of cauliflower. But you, baby, you gotta put some work into them. And what somebody had told me when I made them the first time, you got to beat them for a while so you can get some of the water out of them because they're highly hydrated. And they ain't lying because I drained them for a while. They were pretty dry, but you know, they still hydrated. But look at this. Got to be more careful. You got to be more careful. I'm telling you. These mashed potatoes right here ain't nothing to play with. Cauliflower. You all saw it. Butter. Garlic. Tony Charters. Original blend. Bang. Garlic herb blend. Bang. Home for quarantine, we done started using parsley and everything. Got parsley in the grits I see out here, baby. They got parsley everywhere. Parsley, parsley, parsley. Don't even treat me like that. Don't even act like compare good with that stuffed meatloaf. When I tell you, this is gonna stuff good. This is something else. I keep outdoing myself, you all. Just keep outdoing myself. But I'm gonna keep on keeping it on because I'm finna get this meatloaf out the oven in just a minute, baby. Guys, I know you all been wondering why she got hot sauce over there, honey, and steak sauce. It's because you all know I don't throw nothing away. And today is Friday. And it's a must-go day. Right? This is my sauce to go on my meatloaf. I like to make my own sauce with my meatloaf. I'm going to put a little honey in there. Then I'm going to top it off with me a little A1 sauce. Steak sauce, not A1. It's A1 for me, but it's steak sauce. I'm going to mix that up. Loaf with it. And it'll have a nice candy apple glaze to it, okay? So, we're going to do that right there. Hey, guys, this that sauce I was making with the A1, the steak meatloaf, and it's going to go back in the oven about 15 minutes till it caramelizes. And once it caramelizes, over here trying it out, baby. I'm feeding these kids for maybe 2 of them for $2.99. I grabbed me 2 packs of them. I already had 2 at home. So again, this meal is under $10 because a lot of this stuff was already at home. I didn't have to spend a penny. Sometimes you go in your refrigerator. You don't always have to cook with meat neither. You could do vegetables. Drum roll. Brrr. The moment we've been waiting on. That's that meatloaf. Ooh. And remember I was showing you all those mashed potatoes, right? I still want to do it to them. Woo! Almost burned my hand. But with these mashed potatoes, I like to whip them. But I want to add me some butter on them. Woo, that's disrespectful the way I do these cauliflowers. That's them homemade mashed potatoes right there. Homemade mashed potatoes. Cauliflower mashed potatoes. And that. Look at that. Do you see that? Cauliflower mashed potatoes. Stuffed meatloaf, cabbage, spinach, kale, collard green, meatloaf. This is, guys. And thank you for watching the sisters cooking. And don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. And until we meet again, I'll be thinking about the next dish for you guys. Have a blessed one.